Hello, my name is Abigail Workman, and today I am going to be doing a presentation about cats. I am recording on my phone currently because I did not realize that my camera on my laptop is broken, so I cannot do the thing where you record the PowerPoint and talk at the same time. So at the end of this, I will be showing you my PowerPoint. The first slide that I'm going to be talking about is facts about cats. Cats are natural hunters. They like to go out and scavenge. Cats are naturally curious creatures. Cats were once worshipped as gods by the Egyptians. Cats were not always seen as a household pet. Many people back in the day did not really find a use for them. You can find this information on these sites: rover.com, alleycat.org, and arce.org. The next slide I'm going to be talking about is cats before they became pets. Before cats became our beloved pets, they were seen as gods in some places around the world. A little over 4,000 years ago in Egypt, cats were worshipped as gods. There was a god called Bastet, excuse my pronunciation, I'm probably not pronouncing that right, and she was one of many gods in Egypt. Bastet was known for bringing fertility to many people, and she was also known for protecting the people who lived there, and she would protect their houses as well. But she was mainly known for protecting women and children at that time. You can find more information about this on arce.org. And now we're going to be moving on to the next slide. This slide talks about cats and their curiosity, and the title is Curiosity Got the Cat. Cats are known for being cautious yet very curious at the same time. Some of the reasons why cats are so curious is because of their DNA, but yet also their upbringing. The reason why DNA plays such a big part in cats' curiosity is because over the years it became a survival skill, a survival instinct for them that had been passed down to them from their ancestors, who were predators and also prey. Cats are also naturally curious because they are young. Well, like when they are young, because they are still learning new things, figuring out different things. You can find information on this at rover.com. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is how cats became domesticated. For many years, people did not know or did not realize how much cats could help us, and they would bring us a lot of good throughout the years. They really had thought that cats were no use to us. They didn't do anything for us. But once we started settling down in having agricultural communities, we started to grow grain. We started to harvest that grain and store it. And once we had started to harvest the grain and store it, mice started to gather where the grain was being stored, and they would eat the grain and they would get into the grain, and it was just a big mess for everybody. It's not good, not sanitary. And since mice are a natural prey for cats, it started to attract many cats to where the mice were staying at. And the cats had started to eat the mice. And then once the cats had realized that there was an endless food source there, which were the mice, they decided to stay around. And this had made the farmers very happy because it got rid of all the pests, and there was no longer anything getting into their grain or the things that they had harvested throughout the year. And this is where cats and humans have begun to form a friendship with each other. And then later on, the cats were domesticated. And you can find this information on ASPCAP etinsura.com. And now I'm going to be showing you the slideshow. So I'm just going to be going through and basically reviewing it with you. This is the first slide. It is cats, my introduction slide. My next slide is facts about cats. Up here I have the facts. Cats are naturally curious. They were once worshipped as gods, and they were not always seen as a household pet. Down here I have all the websites that you can see. And then on my next page, it's cats before they became pets. And on this page, it talks about how Egyptians used to worship cats as gods and how they thought it brought them like fertility and things like that. And down here, I have listed the website that I used. The next one is Curiosity Got the Cat. And it is just basically talking about cats and why they're so curious and how it's been passed down through their ancestors, and that's why they were like that. And then down here you can find my website that I used. The next page is going to be how cats became domesticated. Excuse me. And it just talks about how cats were once, they did not find a need for them, but once we had started agricultural communities and we started to harvest things, we noticed that they were mice, and the cats had started to come and get rid of our rodents, so that helped out a lot. And then down here you can see where I have listed the website that I used.